channel Ask Prep. In today's series on 11th grade chemistry, we will be studying Chapter 12, Organic Chemistry, some basic principles and techniques in detail. Let's start the video, starting with organic chemistry. Organic chemistry is the branch of chemistry that deals with the study of hydrocarbons and their derivatives. Shapes of carbon compounds. In organic or carbon compounds, s and p orbitals are involved in hybridization. This leads to three types of hybridization: sp3 in alkanes, tetrahedral shape, sp2 in alkenes, planar structure, sp in alkynes, linear molecule. Functional group. A functional group is an atom or group of atoms joined in a specific manner that determines the chemical properties of an organic compound. Examples include the hydroxyl group -OH, aldehyde group -CHO, and carboxylic acid group -COOH. Homologous series. A homologous series can be defined as a family of organic compounds having the same functional group, similar chemical properties, and successive members that differ from each other in molecular formula by -CH2 units. The members of a homologous series can be represented by the same general molecular formula. Nomenclature of organic compounds. Common name, common system. Before the IUPAC system of nomenclature, organic compounds were named after their sources of origin. For example, urea was named because it was obtained from the urine of mammals, and formic acid was named since it was extracted from red ants called formica. IUPAC system, International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry. According to the IUPAC system, the name of an organic compound consists of three parts. Word root represents the number of carbon atoms present in the principal chain, which is the longest possible chain of carbon atoms, e.g., meth for C1, eth for C2, prop for C3, and bute for C4. Suffix. Two types of suffixes are used. Primary suffix indicates the type of bond between carbon atoms. Secondary suffix represents the functional group. Prefix appears before the word root. Prefixes are of two types. Primary prefix. For example, cyclo is used to indicate cyclic compounds. Secondary prefix, used for functional groups considered as substituents. Next is naming of compounds. Containing functional groups. The longest chain of carbon atoms containing the functional group is numbered so that the functional group is attached at the carbon atom with the lowest possible number in the chain. For polyfunctional compounds, one functional group is selected as the principal functional group, and the compound is named based on it. The principal functional group is chosen based on an order of preference. Isomerism. Isomerism is when two or more compounds have the same molecular formula but different structural formulas and different physical and chemical properties. Such compounds are called isomers. There are two types of isomerism. Structural isomerism. This occurs when compounds have the same molecular formula but different structural formulas due to the arrangement of atoms. Stereoisomerism. This occurs when isomerism is caused by different arrangements of atoms or groups in space. Stereoisomers have the same structural formula but differ in the spatial arrangement of atoms. Stereoisomerism is of two types: geometrical, cis-trans isomerism, and optical isomerism. Carbanions. Carbanions are organic ions that contain a negatively charged carbon atom. They are formed by heterolytic bond fission, where the group Z is less electronegative than carbon. A primary carbanion is more stable than a secondary one, which in turn is more stable than a tertiary one, due to the plus-I effect associated with alkyl groups. Electrophile. An electrophile is a positively charged or neutral species that is electron deficient. See the examples. Nucleophile. A nucleophile is a negatively charged or neutral species with lone pairs of electrons. See the examples. Next is Lassane's test. Nitrogen, sulfur, and halogens present in organic compounds are detected by the Lassane's test. A small piece of sodium metal is heated in a fusion tube with the organic compound, where sodium converts all the elements present into ionic forms. Na plus C plus N arrow, na Cn, 2, na plus S arrow na 2S, na plus X arrow na X, where X equals Cl, Br, or I. The ionic salts formed are extracted from the fused mass by boiling it with distilled water. This is called the sodium fusion extract. Test for nitrogen. The extract is boiled with iron sulfate and acidified with concentrated sulfuric acid. The appearance of Prussian blue color indicates the presence of nitrogen. See the reactions. The acid helps in oxidizing ferrous ions to ferric ions. The formation of ferriferous cyanide indicates the presence of nitrogen. Note: this test is not given by compounds containing nitrogen but lacking carbon atoms, example N, H2, NH2, because both C and N are required to form the Cn ion. Diazonium salts also do not give this test, as they decompose to release nitrogen gas upon heating. Test for sulfur. The extract is treated with sodium nitroprusside. The appearance of a violet color indicates the presence of sulfur. See the reactions. Test for halogens. The extract is acidified with HNO subscript 3 and treated with AgNO subscript 3. A white precipitate soluble in ammonium hydroxide indicates the presence of chlorine. A yellowish precipitate sparingly soluble in ammonium hydroxide indicates bromine, and a yellow precipitate insoluble in ammonium hydroxide indicates iodine. See the reactions. Next is estimation of nitrogen, Kjeldahl's method. Kjeldahl's method is based on the fact that when an organic compound containing nitrogen is heated with concentrated H2SO4, the nitrogen is converted into ammonium sulfate. See the reaction. The resultant liquid is treated with excess alkali, and the liberated ammonia gas is absorbed in excess standard acid. The amount of ammonia is determined by measuring the amount of acid neutralized through back titration with a standard alkali. Thank you for watching. We will be dropping notes in the description of this video. If you found this video helpful, kindly like, subscribe, and share. See you in the next video. All the best for your exams.